Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is really something different that I haven't done before, and I'm pretty excited that I get to do this. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to gas, oil, and tighten the chain on a top handle saw. Now this is a Husqvarna, Husky, whatever you want to call it. It's a 2-cycle. This is a T540 XP. This is an auto tune saw as well. So let's give you a little bit of a rundown first. Obviously, your chain, your bar, all that. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to tighten the chain. This has already been tightened and all that, but for video's sake, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to loosen everything up so you can kind of see what it's going to look like when it's loose, and then I'll show you guys what it should look like when it's tight as well. Alright, so our chain is now loose. This can happen when you're running a chain, for a long time, bogging on stuff. Eventually that chain is going to knock loose, especially if you're, knocking on the logs, whatever. It can happen, okay? So, you look here, that is a very loose chain, right? It's pretty self-explanatory, obviously. Your chain isn't tight enough on the bar, and it can, if it's being run enough and it's not loose, it can pop right off the bar. Then you're kind of shit out of luck. Then you gotta take it apart, and then slap it back on, tighten it, all the fucking whole 9 yards. So to try and prevent that, try to find a better spot to put this phone up at. So bear with me. That looks a little bit better. You can't see me, but that's okay. All right. So right here on the side of your saw, this is going to be the opposite side of where your gas and your oil go into. And I'll show you guys that here in a minute. This bolt right here. This is the type of tool that we use here at my work at the tree service. It's just 2 different side sockets and then a flathead screwdriver all welded on to the socket. This is the correct size that we're looking for. So when this is loose, okay, this bolt will be tightened. What you're going to do is you're going to loosen it up, right, lefty loosey, righty tighty, and then right here, the screw, once this is loose, your screw will be able to tighten. See how that bar is already moving itself? So we've got a little bit tighter now. Okay, so the trick that I have been taught to know whether or not your chain is tight enough is by pulling up, and if you can just barely see the tips of them teeth, okay? Just like that. You ain't got to yank on it or nothing, okay? Now, please be careful. These teeth are sharp. They will cut the shit out of you. Okay? So now, that's good. That's where we want it. So now we're just going to go ahead and tighten this bolt down. I would recommend tightening it until it's hand tight. Okay? Sometimes what I do, just kind of make sure that's on there. I just take some and kind of tap that bolt down a little bit. And now I know it's tight. The bar's tight. everything's good to go.